Mustafa Amine Badreddine, who has been killed in Syria, was a top Hezbollah military commander. His death is seen as the biggest blow to the Lebanese Shia Islamist movement since the assassination of its military chief Imad Mughniyeh, Badreddine's cousin and brother-in-law, in 2008. The U.S. said last year that Badreddine had been responsible since 2011 for Hezbollah's military operations in Syria, where the group has helped its main backer Iran prop up President Bashar al-Assad. Thousands of Hezbollah members are fighting alongside Syrian government forces on battlefields across the country and hundreds have been killed. Badreddine, known for his expertise in explosives, reportedly sat on Hezbollah Shura Council and served as an advisor to the group's Secretary-General, Hassan Nasrallah, accompanying him on visits to Damascus. He was also the most prominent of 5 men linked to Hezbollah being tried in absentia by the Special Tribunal for Lebanese at The Hague, accused of murdering former Lebanese Prime Minister al-Fiqar in 2005. Prison escape nicknamed al-Fiqar after the legendary sword of Imam Barley. Badreddine was born in 1961 in the southern Beirut suburb of Godiri. Little is known about Badreddine's early years, but Hezbollah said he had taken part in operations by its military wing, the Islamic Resistance, since 1982. One Hezbollah member is reported to have told Canadian Security Intelligence Service CSI's agents during an interrogation that Mughniyeh had been Badreddine's teacher in terrorism. The pair are alleged to have worked together on the October 1983 bombing of the U.S. Marine Corps barracks in Beirut that killed 241 personnel. The following year, the court in Kuwait sentenced a 23-year-old man named al-Assad to death after convicting him in connection with the December 1983 suicide car bomb attacks on the U.S. and French embassies there, which were blamed on Hezbollah. In an effort to free Saab and the 16 other Lebanese and Iraqis convicted alongside him, Mughniyeh is alleged to have organized the hijackings of Kuwaiti airliners, a kidnapping and an attempted assassination of the Emir of Kuwait. Saab eventually escaped from prison when Saddam Hussein's Iraq invaded Kuwait in 1990 and was reportedly smuggled out of the country by members of the Iranian Revolutionary Guards. According to STL prosecutors, al-Assad was a known alias of Mr. Badreddine. Untraceable ghost Badreddine is subsequently believed to have facilitated attacks against the Israeli military and, after the US-led invasion in 2003, American and British troops in Iraq. He is also alleged to have taken overall control of the suicide car bomb attack that killed al-Fiqar and 21 others in Beirut in February 2005. The STL indictment, issued in 2011, says analysis of mobile phone records shows that between January 1, 2005 and February 14, 2005, Badreddine was in contact 59 times with Salim Jamal Ayyash, a fellow defendant who prosecutors say coordinated the assassination team. Badreddine is alleged to have issued the final authorization for the attack just under an hour before it happened, having earlier spoken by phone with Mughniyeh. STL prosecutors also revealed that there were almost no official records relating to Badreddine, who they said passed as an unrecognizable and untraceable ghost throughout Lebanon, leaving no footprint. The prosecutors said Badreddine achieved this by using pseudonyms, as he appeared to do in Kuwait. While planning the bombing, they alleged, he presented himself as Sagnius, the registered owner of 3 jewelry shops, an apartment in Jowni and a motorboat, who said he was from a Christian village. Hezbollah has denied any involvement in the Hariri assassination. After Mughniyeh was killed in a car bombing in Damascus in 2008, reportedly the result of a joint operation by Israel's Mossad spy agency and the U.S. Central Intelligence Agency, Badreddine is believed to have taken over most of his duties as commander of Hezbollah's military wing. Badreddine was himself targeted for assassination in January 2015, when a suspected Israeli airstrike in the Syrian Golan Heights killed 6 Hezbollah fighters, including Mughniyeh's son Jihad and an Iranian Revolutionary Guards general, the New York Times reported, citing an intelligence operative in the region. Badreddine had dropped out of the gathering at the last minute, it said. Hezbollah said Badreddine was killed on May 10 when a strong explosion targeted one of our centers near the Damascus International Airport. The group said it was investigating the nature of the blast. Beirut-based Al-Mayadeen TV, which has close contacts with the group, initially said Badreddine was killed in an Israeli airstrike but later removed the report. The Israeli government has neither denied nor confirmed involvement.